What's up, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about first step efficiency, how the legs are interacting, and how can we shave off just a little bit of time and get that extra bit of range to our right, left, in or out. Here we got Carlos Correa. He's one of the greatest in the game right now. He has a ton of range. But how do these guys change directions and get that first step and make that play that's deep in the hole that a lot of guys just don't get to? So obviously every step's important, but that first step after the pre-pitch hop is probably the most important. So what we're going to look at today is a concept known as swing leg traction or swing leg retraction. And what's actually happening as after you take that pre-pitch hop, that front leg is going to kind of swing up under, rotate and swing up under the front hip as that back leg is driving off the outside of his foot. So you see Correa here, that front leg swings underneath, that back leg is extending, and he is getting ready to drive off, or he is driving off that outside leg. And so as he's turning, he's going deep in the hole on this play, but you notice these guys, they get upright on balls deep into the hole. Again, right, left, in or out. This happens a lot in sprinters. As they come out of the box, they try to get immediately upright. Great base stealers, as we'll see here in a second, like Billy Hamilton. As they drive off, they're getting upright fast because they need to be the most efficient, keep their head still, and open up that core or open up that torso as they're going, as they're exploding off of that back leg. So I've heard a lot of people talk about, do we cross over with that first step? Do we reach out with that front foot? The fact of the matter is, when the front foot lands, the lead foot lands, you don't want it to be too far out in front of the body because then it won't retract and you won't get that good ground force as you're going to make that play. Ground force reaction, or how hard the ground is pushing back into our legs or into our feet as we're driving off, is the crucial piece of the puzzle when it comes to running, just dead straight sprinting. So as that foot slides under, it's going to drive hard off the ground. So as we unfreeze this, you'll notice Correa, he's going deep into his right. It's a high kind of upright run as he's approaching the ball, then he finally starts to break down. So here we have another play similar to the last one. He's going deep into his right. If we freeze again, you'll see that front foot slide up under, left foot or left leg extending, torso opening up wide, and he's driving off that back foot and he's getting ready to explode deep into the hole. Upright run, efficient, head still, and just flying to the ball. Here's those plays in full motion, getting to it quick and breaking down quick and being able to plant, turn, and fire. You can see in that play how deep in the hole he gets right here. Again, boom, out of there, efficient. So here we have Billy Hamilton, one of the best base stealers in the game. What we're going to do is we're going to freeze it right as that front foot plants. And again, swing leg retraction, upper body up before he explodes and makes an efficient running motion. They pitch out right here, and he still ends up making it to second base. Now, if we play that back again and freeze it right as that front leg opens up and that swing leg retracts, you'll see it slide open. It looks almost exactly the same as Correa did as he was opening up. Anytime there's a change in direction and we go from facing one direction and we explode into a different one, front leg retraction, rear leg explosion. Now, if you lay these pictures side by side, you'll notice that they're almost identical running motion. So good sprinting is good sprinting. Good explosion is good explosion. And change of direction is going to look pretty much the same regardless of the sport or the position. Here we got Red Turner going to his left on a ball to his left. Again, swing leg opens up. He's going kind of deep into his left right here, but it's that first step and that change of direction step is always, almost always the same. Couple more plays right here. Chris Bryant going to his right, same thing. Leg slides under. He's not going too far to his right, so he doesn't have to slide under as much. But when they're planting that foot, I mean, it's planting underneath the hips, so they can get ready to blast off that backside. So here's a couple of good pages out of Strength Training and Coordination by the movement guru himself, Franz Bosch. But talks all about swing leg retraction, extension, how it's kind of all working, change of direction. Um, but if for those of you guys that don't know who Franz Bosch is, if you want to understand quality movement patterns, he really brings to light how kind of all these things work. As far as change of direction, what's going on? Like I said earlier, what's going on under the hood, and what's actually happening with the biomechanics throughout these plays, and he brings light to it. So, hope you enjoyed that. That's first step efficiency, swing leg retraction, and kind of how it all works.